Hello, everyone. This is Whitney Will from Starheart Astrology, and today I'm going to be talking about the rising signs. So this is going to be a new series of videos where I talk about each rising sign, but I'm going to be talking about them in a little bit of a different way. So in this video, I'm going to kind of introduce you to the idea that I have, and then each of the rising signs will have their own videos. So one of the things that I noticed when I started working with whole sign house systems is that there's only 12 charts possible in terms of the signs fitting into different houses. Okay, we'll back up for a second, right? What is a whole sign house system? Well, what is a house system? House systems refer to the different ways that astrologers divide the signs of the zodiac into the 12 houses of the birth chart. And there's a lot of different ways. And if you're interested in this, Brennan has a really good overview of kind of the history of house systems, how they become so contentious, why they're so controversial, and then also the kind of renaissance and revival of whole sign houses. So, right, depending on the house system that you use to look at a chart, you can have houses of vastly different sizes. You can have houses that take up multiple signs. You can have very teeny tiny little houses. You can have giant houses. Now, whole sign houses are all going to be the same size, because in the whole sign house system, whatever sign is on the ascendant, that entire sign becomes the sign of the first house. And then you go around in zodiacal order, and the next sign in the zodiac has the entire second house. So when you look at a chart, each sign fits wholly within one house, and there's no kind of overlap. Now, this is an ancient house system, and it's experiencing kind of a renaissance as Hellenistic astrology is coming back, and more people are using it. So that's kind of the background. Now, one thing that I noticed when I started working with this is that means that, you know, if I know somebody's rising sign, I know where the rest of the signs are in their chart, right? Because I know that every Aquarius rising is going to have Leo in the 7th house. I know that every Aries rising is going to have Capricorn in the 10th house, using a whole sign house system, because that's where it falls. So, right, this got me thinking about how the other signs in the other houses, not just the rising sign in the first house, contributes to a kind of what I'm calling archetypal life paths associated with the rising signs. So that means, right, basically, what my question is that, okay, so if every Aquarius rising has Pisces in the 2nd house, how can we understand the archetypal life path of an Aquarius rising in terms of these other placements, right? Whether it's going to go poorly, whether it's going to go well, whether it's a complicated house or not, right? Those will all be described by the individual charts. But there will still be something indelibly Piscean about an Aquarius rising's relationship with money, one of the topics of the 2nd house. So I'm going to make a series of videos as the sun spends time in each of the signs that go through this kind of archetypal or this broader psychological view of what it means to be each of these rising signs. So in these videos, I will start with the rising sign, and I will move through each of the houses, explaining the kind of potent, energetic, and archetypal potential of that house. So I hope you all enjoy these. And yeah, let's start on this new journey.